What are you doing?
Is this some sort of sex chair? What goes on down here when I'm not here?
You gotta go this direction. The front of the table is the line.
Okay.
I'd like to point out that we got a good one right here, going up, going up, going up. You know what, Aaron? You know, streaming delays because of Dakota spilling drinks. We're not doing that. However, all you cool cats and kittens, Alistair Baskin. Yeah, I agree.
Ow.
We've got our friend Will here.
Yeah.
We got some more Aaron. Greetings, Earthlings.
Earthling.
We did a space theme, space vibes last time.
Ooh.
Dakota has a drinking problem. Sure, why not?
He keeps pouring it on his face.
Don't we all? Thank you for joining Northern Lives Live, coming to you live from 5th Avenue in Anchorage, Alaska. We've got a new guest this evening. We've got Carlos, who's been on a couple of times, but not too frequently. And we're joined by Ben, who now has time to join us.
And now he has NK street cred because he's been in the shop.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. So what's going new in the knife world right now?
Ben?
Well, as I am now an official, you might recognize me from the smoke shop if you come in.
None of these people, we don't cross reference.
Okay, whatever. But I'm new to the shop, learning my way around. School got me a cool little bug out to be all flashy and cool.
Like a regular bug out, or like?
I don't know that I would call it regular. I think I would call it the super coolest bug out.
Oh, M390.
The M390 aluminum.
M390 aluminum scales. Oh, shiny. It's rad. I use it to stab holes in the top of my beer cans, known as the smooth maker.
You do not.
A smooth.
No,
mic.
so it doesn't chug. It just flows.
Yeah, you add a little airflow,
I've seen
so it
him
makes
do
it
it.
smooth. It's the smooth maker. Yeah.
I mean, that's the only way to enjoy a breakfast beer. If we're honest.
Yeah.
There you
Well,
go.
I'm trying to
There you
taste it.
go.
I want to taste my breakfast beer. So yeah.
I was at home one time waiting I had to go get a COVID test, and I went to go get the rapid test. And I'm sitting on my couch, just waiting for my test results to come back. And Ben texts me, he goes, "Hey, where do you get that rapid test? Because I couldn't taste my breakfast beer."
That was the indicator. I was like, all right, that's the last straw. I thought something was off when I had a can of beer in the morning, as one does.
As one does.
Yeah.
Just one. That one.
Just the best one.
Debatable.
All right, hold on.
Someone's already mentioned something here. ABC, Resolution Brewery.
ABC is greater than, for now, that's all we're going to say.
Who's ABC?
Alaska Brewing Company.
No.
Or Anchorage is the Anchorage Brewing Company. Yours is Alaska. Is the Anchorage Brewing Company. They're the only brewery that has a full liquor license.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I had no idea.
The only reason I know that is because our bookkeeper is also their big bookkeeper.
Nice.
And he just got thrown under the bus.
Oh no!
Did you feel anything as
I
you
didn't
ran
say
over
anything
him 3
shitty.
times?
I didn't say anything shitty. I mean, if anything, I just said, guess who's competent? That dude.
That guy. Well, besides Ben's new acquisition, anything else going on new in the knife world? Any new models coming out? I see that Microtech is doing their limited edition Halloween special, the Zombie Apocalypse.
A worn out zombie tech.
Yeah,
I saw
it's
that.
basically a zombie tech that's been it's like a distressed zombie tech, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, but new Microtech is neither here nor there because Microtech is constantly coming out with new shit, constantly. So I mean, it's like, oh yeah, Microtech came up with something new. Yeah, what is it? Wednesday? Of course they came out with something new. They always come out with something new.
I have an idea. We'll come out with something new. It'll be, we'll take an existing knife like the Mac, and we'll just put slightly different coating on it, and then we'll throw it in the tumbler for 3 hours and then sell it.
You can put it in vibratory for like 24 minutes.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy. Well, let's not shit on a company that we really like.
We do like them, but that's why they get the brunt.
Well, I mean, they're top of mind. Nobody shits on people who suck, right?
Yeah,
that's why everybody hates Tom Brady, right? Because he's the GOAT. That's why you shit on him because he's good.
You make the most fun of your friends, right?
Right. Yeah, right.
Because you
Lewis
know
Hamilton.
Because you know him.
Yeah, right.
Stop it all the way.
Yeah, yeah. That's why Lewis
Frickin'
Hamilton
Mercedes.
is even when he loses, He's the headline.
Oh, we already got a question here.
You're way behind.
A lot of them are just people talking about beers and things like that. So, have you guys looked at InGuard
Wingard.
Wearabite? INGUARD.
Wingard. If you look at the next comment. it
Yeah,
says
Wingard.
Wingard.
Wearables? WinGuard wearables.
Yeah. No.
Nope.
Nothing?
Nope.
Nothing.
Guardian Tactical, I picked up a recon.
Hey,
Guardian
Ron.
Tactical, I'm familiar with.
We have them on
Yeah.
order.
Yeah. We're working on Guardian Tactical.
They're like 4 months out.
Are they like an
Yeah.
out the front company or?
So one of the head CNC guys who used to work at Microtech branched off and did his own thing, and that's what Guardian Tactical is. But they're LMAX. They're, from what I've seen, they're pretty like basic, like colors and styles and
Yeah.
stuff. But they're less expensive and they're pretty similar to Microtech.
Basic sells though.
hmm Yeah, 2 former Microtech
I mean,
guys.
There you go.
Pumpkin
It was
spice
the-
is the most
well,
popular thing for a reason.
Well, I mean, isn't that Jesus? Isn't that the same thing that was that's like how Olight was born? Is 2 engineers from Streamlight left and started Olight, and so they were having the machining done in China, and they were buying their LEDs out of Korea, and then boom, here's now we have Olight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're a third of the price of Streamlight, but of course they're outsourcing everything. But that's not an uncommon thing in manufacturing.
I don't know if they're much less expensive than Microtech's, but they're just different.
Okay.
And
Well,
a
I
lot
mean,
fewer models.
you could say the same thing about Heretic too. I mean, it's
There's a lot of different models in Heretic.
yeah.
They're like slowly catching up, but
Yeah.
they're catching up to Microtech.
Well, I like that I like that Heretic stepped away from 154C.
Heretic is Marfione's kid.
It is.
Yeah,
it's his
yeah,
son.
yeah.
And he's saying it's S35 blah.
I think they do more
man
than
after
just-
my own heart.
I think they do just more than S35 though. I've seen more stuff come out.
No, they do. But they started out with 154,
They
which is
did.
the only reason when they first started out that we didn't do them
Yeah.
because it was we're like, we're not all that interested in 154. We had the same conversation with Southern Grind. It was like everything you have that's not Sandvik, we'll order. Do you know? Remember?
No, I do.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
You're insane.
I thought there was like more to that.
No. I thought there was more than that too, but it didn't work out that way. But
Does anyone want to acknowledge our sponsor?
Oh.
we're sponsored by Resolution Brewing. Well, I think the comments already acknowledged that.
Yeah.
Maybe we should put up a comment in front of it.
Comment on the comment.
Post a comment.
Can't post comments to some destinations. Oh. Like North Korea or something?
There you go. No, it's
Yeah.
it's Twitter. We're streaming live to Twitter too.
Oh, really?
are we?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Should we bother explaining or just like let the
No,
next
I don't think we
till
should
the next one?
explain. I think we
Is
should
it the
explain.
official beer of knives?
No, we'll just wait.
The official beer of knives.
It's
No.
He knows he calls that out because it takes her 20 minutes
It went public.
to pull everything up. All right, do you want to do it?
We've been
I've been hiding them in like various places, like in my Jeep and my like other purse and my bag. So I don't actually know how much I have in my purse right now.
All right. So who wants to start with the pocket check?
I will.
You want to go first?
You want to borrow one?
So I got my my ProTech Malibu. And
Oh,
then-
good, nice. That was a nice stick right there.
And then
Surprised it's standing up.
got my
That's impressive.
Gerber flat iron.
Ooh.
I don't have much faith in that one.
Ooh.
Oh, you hit the crease.
You hit the
That's
crease,
cheating.
yeah. They can't see it.
It's Hollywood. I don't know.
Let's see here. I got the lighter,
Ah!
Oh.
and then I've got my
It chatted.
my great grandfather's match case.
Okay.
Nice.
Great grandfathers. That's dope.
Stick the lighter in the table, then I'll be impressed. All right, so I'll go next. Well, I also have a Malibu, which makes us look bad. And then I have I have a Microtech Durac, which honestly,
Someone to sit up.
we've done this pocket check a lot of times, and so it's becoming.
Pocket check.
So then I have
Ice cream.
I have an ice cream. There we go. And oh no, wait! Oh, something new. I have a tactile turn titanium short.
Ooh, I saw
with
those
a
in
bolt
case
action.
there.
Don't stab it in the table.
Well, I'm not gonna. Well, I mean, I can, but it's not gonna. I'm gonna
Is
stay
that
here.
titanium?
Titanium.
Maybe we can-
Oh, look at that! It's stuck. All right. All right, Lori.
Ben, you're next.
I'm next.
Oh,
Well,
are you leaving yourself for last?
Yeah, I have
She needs
to.
more prep time.
I
Okay,
got it
so
all.
like, I got the new Benchmade bug out aluminum scales M390
535-4.
535-4. Stab. And also
Notice how I
featuring-
didn't stab the Dirac? Like,
Right, featuring the Big Kahuna
you're
80,
carrying her around?
80 ring gauge. It stays in my vest pocket. I'm a cigar smoker, man. I got a cutter on me at all times. So like, you know, this is where value meets quality, man. The Big Kahuna. If you don't got one of these, you need one.
Yeah,
it's,
buddy.
They're great. They're
Well, I mean,
great.
we have access to basically any cigar cutter we want, and we all use that.
Yeah.
I have a cool Zycar 50 ring gauge cutter.
Nice.
Guillotine cutter. It won't stand, but
But it looks pretty.
Somebody stick their finger out. We'll show you.
Yeah.
put your tongue in there.
Who doesn't need the end of their pinky? Come on. The accuser proved that.
When's the last time you used the end of your pinky?
Yeah,
You
you
use
can
it.
borrow
You
that.
use it all the time.
My pinky, yeah, up, just to be up.
All right. Lori? Come on,
I was
because
checking-
we're
I was
running
checking
behind
for the
now.
Okay,
That's
so
on it.
I've got the fancy
Break it.
wallet that we got.
Oh, wait,
got
I didn't
my
know we were doing that.
Thomas Bear. We're doing a
Well, I have
wrist.
a fancy wallet,
We're
too.
doing a wrist check, so I got.
I'm wearing a belt.
Cool,
Is that
cute
appropriate?
little
I don't know.
watch.
Like,
I got my William Henry pen. I
You're not-
got the.
You're not being
DRM
robbed. It's a pocket
Neutron.
check.
It said wrist check.
Oh, I did.
I've got a
Okay.
mini Griptilian and M390 with carbon fiber scales. I've got a Bob Plump shoulder. I've got my Benchmade 765.
No
that's
wonder
made
you
guys
carry a
like-
purse. Jesus
I've
fucking
got
Christ.
a Lion Seal Spy Opera. I've got this cute little thing that holds my vitamins and it's a glass breaker. And I've got a Great Eastern folder.
You know.
And I've got a Microtech UTX 70 Signature Series Damascus carbon fiber.
There's-
And I'm out.
There's gotta be, I guarantee there's fucking, I mean, it might not be technically called heroin, but I guarantee there's heroin in that.
But I carry ginseng.
You cure ginseng?
I carry
Ginseng.
ginseng.
Carry
Yeah, I
ginseng.
carry
Like,
ginseng.
well, I cure ginseng.
No, I carry ginseng in here.
You just put a little bitty Bovita in there. You're curing up your ginseng.
This is part of a part of a steak that I had about a month ago.
Just stick it on the pile.
What was it? What was the name? Chad, Elsa, Steve.
Steve the Spear.
Alright.
Okay, the watch.
oh, I forgot. I got
G-Shock.
this sweet ass switchblade. It came with a Toyota Camry.
I got,
Pretty sweet
I got
knife.
35s on here.
Okay, the fossil leather. I like the pile, man. That's
I'm not showing y'all my keys.
Triple EDC, thank you for joining us. And then let me.
I don't know, man.
Back.
Oh, it looks
triple
like
EDC.
he's carrying an Emerson A100
All
and a
right.
Bark River Adventure in Damascus.
Wait, are you going to EDC?
No,
Triple EDC is
Oh,
his
okay.
name.
Yeah.
Emerson A100. We have an A100 Mini
Oh,
for
no.
sale, right? Oh, it's already
gone.
gone?
It's
That's the
gone.
front flipper, right?
No. It's basically, well, it's the A100, which is one of his original designs that launched Emerson. But we had a Mini, which they're super hard to get a hold of.
Nice.
And I thought we still had it, but apparently we don't. Sorry.
You still have that green one?
Oh, the green one is, we sold it and it came back and we set it aside. But it's
Thanks,
out of Ernest Emerson's safe.
Looks like Zach's a fan of Tactile Turn.
They do.
Yeah, they do really great stuff. I'm really happy with their shit so far.
Triple EDC was just watching your Guardian Tactical video a couple hours ago. Nice stuff.
You know, hold
We
on.
got a
Can
star in the audience.
Can I?
Go ahead, Mike.
Well, I was just gonna say, can I give a shout out to Tactile Turn about something that they do, which I think is super impressive? Because I'm the kind of person who's never happy with like the Fisher Space Pen inserts and all that crappy inserts. If you go onto Tactile Turn's website and look up the pen you have, it'll show you all the other inserts that fit, and then it'll show you all the other inserts that other customers have found. This is how you modify them to fit. So you can get, so like I have a 1mm bowl gel in mine, which is the best. I don't care what anybody says, fuck it, it's the best. And you go on the website and it's like, oh yeah, you just take it and you cut 4mm off and you replace the cap and you put it in, bing, and it works perfect. And they're fucking right. So, and it has a list of like 30 different inserts you can use and then like 20 that you can modify to work. And I've never seen a website do that before. I used to modify my old pens to get shit to work, but you buy a Tactile Turn and go on their website, and anything you want, they already have it figured out. It's the greatest. I've never seen a pen company do that before, and it's fucking genius.
That's pretty good.
Huh.
Will Miller just wanted to give me a shout out saying he just cut his cigar with a $1,300 Balisong.
Balisong.
That's cute.
I've flipped that $1,300 balance.
Wait, Will likes Balisongs?
No way, dude.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, I didn't
never
know. I
would've
had
thought.
no idea Will liked those.
We got a question from Paula Smith.
Hank Pico?
Does anyone know if Hank
Kubaiko.
Kubaiko is
Yeah,
still
Kubaiko.
making knives? I've got a few of his early pieces, including a little hatchet. Need to get them appraised for insurance.
I
Thanks.
don't.
As far as I know, Kubaiko's not still making knives. We could probably help you with an appraisal if you need.
All right, let's see here.
Are you skipping people?
I'm skipping people who are talking to each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Where's the room all are in relation to the shop?
Downstairs.
Yeah. So
Adjacent.
the CNC's almost directly above
No,
us.
the CNC is right there.
That's why I said
Because
almost.
there's actually a water line that runs up to the CNC over there. So we are directly below the work. If you've ever been in the shop, directly below the workshop is the Cerakote room, and we are basically, if you've ever checked out and you're standing at the register, the register is right there. The workshop is right there. The
Oh, I didn't know
CNC
that.
room is right there. Yeah.
Nice.
And so the CNC is, I think the water line ends right about where this beer does. So the water line ends there, and so that means the workshop ends right behind Dakota.
Let's see here. This is interesting. What are your favorite screwdrivers? Wea, Wera, something else?
Does Nipix make screwdrivers?
They do. They make everything.
I can make a good screwdriver. It's orange juice.
Well, I
and
mean, what kind of vodka are you using?
Tito's.
There you go.
I guess for screwdrivers, I'm kind of a snob. I like Proto Tool, but you know, it just eats screws when you use them. Like their tips are like, I don't know what steel they use, but it's super hardened. So like, unless you're using quality screws, it just rips the heads right off of them. Triple EDC, thank you. We put in some effort. Let's see here. Aaron, first time I was in the shop when I lived in Chugiak, I left the door open and felt horrible after seeing Lori's Roddies. Fortunately, they were good dogs and didn't escape.
They know better than that.
Yeah. They're well trained. Cat did escape one time.
Yeah. And then she was at the back door like, let me in, I'm in trouble.
Yeah. She realized
something
real
wrong.
quick.
Oh, Jack Archer's saying that Nipix.
PB Swiss.
PB Swiss. I was gonna be like, Pzzz.
Hell yeah. No, PB Swiss. That motherfucker knows his tools.
Let's see here. So are you guys a convenience store, EDC, whiskey, stogies, DVDs? We keep the porn in the back, but yeah.
No, we do not. We do not.
So, no DVDs.
A bunch of boys live here, apparently.
No
It's an 18 plus.
If you want to know where these rails came from.
Yeah. And no DVDs, unfortunately. Stogies and EDC, yes. Whiskey, not yet, but we had a discussion earlier about we're working on that.
Hey yo.
So, we'll see.
That way the Kindercare next door, you know, the parents when they need to like take the edge off, they can come over here.
You know. Then we own an ambulance, and we used to park it in front of the Kindercare until we realized we were really fucking freaking out the parents that were picking up their kids every day. So we had to move. We had to move the ambulance.
COVID came around, so we're like, yeah, we gotta move it.
Yeah, we gotta move this thing. All these parents are freaking out. We didn't mean to do that.
That's hilarious. I had no idea.
Obviously through a beaded curtain.
Okay, we gotta buy a beaded curtain for a joke, right?
I'm on my way for all.
No, from Alabama.
Alabama.
Oh, okay. I
Or
thought,
for Alabama. I thought I
Oh, wait.
assume it was from, but I could be wrong.
Jake.
my wife asked me about that thing. So we recently got a shipment from Benchmade, a sizable one. Does this kind of
Nope.
give signs that they're
Nope.
going to pump up
Nope.
production a
Oh,
little
I don't know about that. I mean, we got a sizable delivery, but it didn't even put a dent in like what we're ordering. So I mean, I would think that it gives signs that they're starting to catch up, but I mean they're far from back to capacity, right?
I think they're doing batches of things and they're filling back orders of what exists, and whatever is left over, they're like, hey, we have this list. What do you want off this list?
Doing giant runs.
But it was like maybe 15 different SKUs.
Yeah.
Of quantities that were like, I'll order some.
Yeah, we took. I looked at the list that you sent me, and we took 9 SKUs out to the Valley location.
Yeah.
And so it was like, it's only 9 SKUs. It's not a lot, but
very rarely do they have like, this is what we have available now. What do you want?
Yeah.
It's more like place your order. You'll get it in like a couple weeks, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But this is the first like big order we've gotten in a while. And
Yes?
I was just looking.
So who all's on camera? Well, I'm Dakota. We've got Mike.
you wait. No, that's not your full name.
Oh, I'm Dakota, the trash admin Wills. And then we're joined by.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
We're joined by.
I'm Mike,
This is what I.
Lori, and they all know who we are.
Yep.
So you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Carlos. I, along with my buddy Jake, who's is not in the video here.
He's young Jamie in this
He's
shit right
down
over there.
Him and I started the Alaska Cigar Aficionados group. As you can see, me having a cigar here. That's what we like to do. We are a group of just under 200 members. It's about $100 to join the group.
Enjoy the finer things.
It's free. It's free. Totally free. You just have to go in there and like the page or join the group. We're also on Instagram. We try to meet at least 2 to 3 times a month when it is not cold in cold Alaska. But even if it is, we like to meet at locations that have heaters so we can enjoy cigars. Along with these amazing people here. So yeah.
And then you want to introduce yourself?
My
sir?
name is Ben. Hi. Hello. Thanks for asking.
Ben is our.
His face looks huge right now.
Ben is our.
He's like, hey guys.
Well, he's also the biggest person at the table, and we put him closest to the fucking camera, which is probably
Like,
a bad idea,
proportionally?
but.
My face is.
He's looking like, what's his name from Game of Thrones? What's the Dothraki guy?
The mountain?
The mountain.
No,
You're about to say Momoa.
I've never
Momoa.
seen.
I get
No.
Momoa. I'll take it
Yes.
though. You know, I'll take it. If it's
Hey, he gets it. Yeah.
I've
he-
never
We're
seen
so
Game
much
of Thrones,
bigger.
but
I mean, if you ever listen to. What's that
Hathor's like
bald
6'8".
gentleman you listen to all the time?
Right.
Most famous person on the
like no
internet, has a
steroid
podcast
dude.
and YouTube channel.
Other than Eddie Hall.
Yeah,
And
does UFC
Brian
fights.
Josh.
Pretty straight.
oh,
Yeah.
Rogan?
He
I don't
knows
sound
that
like you
show's
don't know
pretty
Rogan's
good.
name. Dude, that was the most
Yeah.
thinly veiled. I don't
Yeah.
know who that is
Yeah.
ever.
No,
I
no.
know you know who fucking
He
He
Rogan
likes
is.
drugs and hiking.
Okay,
and,
we have gotten off topic. We're all
No,
talking
no,
about
alright.
different
I'm just
things.
saying, like, if Joe Rogan constantly uses
You're pretty
Aquaman
jacked
as the staple of, like, men, obviously he's achieving, so.
Okay. All right.
You
Let's
are
let's
a
catch
little
up.
short
We're
for
getting
that.
we're getting behind.
That's fine.
Short? I'm pretty sure. How tall is he? Do you know?
Hathor?
Hapthor? What? No. Momoa?
Oh, I'm not talking about him.
Him.
I don't want to piss off Ben right now.
Any
Solomon!
progress on
Hathor's
one
like
night?
6'8".
So is there any
Oh, yeah.
progress?
Yeah,
I'm
Is
only
there
6'5".
any progress? Is there
You're
any
One
progress?
conversation. One conversation.
Is there any progress in figuring out what
No.
Knife Colorful Filth collaboration will be?
We have been hitting up maker after maker after maker after maker, and once we tell them the volume we need, they basically all are telling us to fuck off. They're not even giving us a timeline. One company gave us a timeline, and it's what, delivery by early February?
If we
That is
order-
it, and that's the only company
Holy
that
moly.
didn't tell us to fuck off.
If we order today.
And that's if we order today. So it's, I mean, everybody is so backlogged. I mean, we've been working on this for months, and we're not any closer to anywhere. Basically, no one will even take our phone calls. We're like, we need 400 of this, and everybody's like, well, call somebody else.
I feel like every.
Well, we've called
I
everybody
feel
else.
like every company. I work in IT, and I try to order laptops, computers, servers, chips, mice, keyboards, and everybody's back to 4 months, 6 months,
Yeah.
9 months out.
Oh yeah.
What's going on?
Like we're 4 months. We're 4 months out. The only company that would even get back to us is like that we're 4 months out, and there's not even a microchip in those fucking things.
Yeah.
It's titanium and steel.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So, Clay Roden? Yeah, my local brick and mortar dealer is just a
No,
shit ton of
Benchmade.
knives.
Benchmade.
Oh, BM, yeah, brick and mortar. Benchmade dealers, just a shit ton of knives. Where's Alistair? He is home for the evening.
He has friends in town.
Yeah, he has friends in town.
Let's see here. AA Ron, Tormond. And then he's also
Tormund.
saying Game of Bones.
Game of Bones.
Tormund. That's you, Tormund.
Hey.
I've never seen it.
I've never seen
I'm
it
on,
either.
I'm on the same page.
What?
Stoltman.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Put Ben back there on the shelf.
Thanks, Clay. Nobody puts Benny on the shelf. Like, I don't know what to say.
Can you delete Zach's comment there? 'Cause
I
that's
could,
his
but
worst comment
this
ever.
mouse sucks.
Okay, so he said Joe Rogan because I was giving you shit, right?
Oh, yeah. What about that kitchen knife that
Oh.
we're working
There's-
on?
Nope.
Not,
We're not talking about it.
Same problem. We got other things in the fire that need to go first, and with the backlog of steel and production and manufacturing, it's the kitchen knife would be nice, and in any other year we could probably do that, but it's just not working
I
right
had to
now.
move it around.
Scott, Turnkit has an interesting idea. Let's get the hardness testing on your EDCs.
Well,
I'd be fine with that.
I mean that'd be fine, but I mean we're not gonna sit and do it on camera. It'd be like
No.
watching paint dry.
No, I mean,
Well, I mean, rock welding something is the most boring fucking thing you've ever watched. You wouldn't want to see us do it. Not to mention we'd have to dismantle everything, and then we'd have to clean off the coating. We could
Nobody
do
is
that,
touching
but
my knife.
we could do that, but not on camera.
I mean, yeah, but maybe next time we do a live stream,
Oh, wait.
have a list of numbers.
Don't you have a couple of EDCs that are Damascus?
Yeah, my
Yeah, there's no rock welding Damascus because you don't know which of the two steels you're getting. It's I mean, so it's kind of it's a hit and miss thing.
Yeah, the supply chain is completely screwed up from COVID.
Yeah.
And Chad wanted to let you know that Momoa is 6'4".
What are you?
6'4" and 5'8".
Oh shit! Take that, Aquaman!
Boom! Yeah.
Who is this Chad guy? I'm gonna need to. I got a friend that
It's fucking Chad.
It's fucking Chad. It needs to be his name. It's just fucking Chad.
Fake news, the knife nerds
Chatted.
would watch.
But is he? But like according to like the internet, or is he actually 6'4"? Because
Wikipedia. Wikipedia is amazing.
Oh yeah, because nobody ever puts fake information on Wikipedia.
sure Tom Cruise is 6'2" on there.
Yeah. When he's like standing on a curb with lifts.
He's probably the first one signed up for like some sort of experimental leg lengthening surgery.
I'm pretty
Leg
sure
length.
Hector was like legit like 6'8".
Well, how big? They in the mountain like 6'8",
That is
right?
the mountain.
Oh, it is.
Oh, that guy's like 9'5". Jesus.
9'5".
God.
Well, like Brian
a
Shaw's
full-time job,
giant
is being
moments
his
of that in
height.
Colorado.
Jack Archer, I don't know if that's a question, but most rad ideas for a full Cerakote theme on a knife. I would say that our last collaboration was pretty up there. But
It was
are you
pretty
asking
Cerakote
a
heavy.
question, or are you just stating?
Well, I mean, the last one was pretty fucking Cerakote
I
heavy.
think he's reaching for what we're doing next.
Oh, okay.
No comment.
Oh, that Benjamin 761. Thank you for that.
That
I
picture
saw
is
that picture on our
awesome.
website. I didn't realize that you had given it to Will. That we have a
I told
photographer
him
that
he needed
handles.
to take pictures of it.
I didn't even realize that, and I like went to our website to look something up, and it showed up. And I was like, "Holy shit! I did that knife. That looks really good." I was like, "That shit's pretty dope."
He called it Bad Moon Rising.
Oh, I'll
Oh,
live with
that was the one I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the wall.
That, I just kind of like, we had that 761, and I was like, I don't know what to do with it, but I wanted to kind of be fucking, I wanted to be dope.
Oh, dude,
and
it
so I
is
just pulled up a
sexy.
design we'd never used and kind of modified it a little bit and did like a 3-color.
Yep.
Man, it turned out really
It
good.
is
And
sexy, dude.
although I will say this, the knife is half as good as Will made it look. He's just that good at photography.
AA Ron's got a question for you. Mike, is your Derek the Delta?
Okay.
Do you like it over the Combat Troodon?
I do, yes, because I've had both. I've had a couple of Combat Trodons. I have one upstairs right now. I like the Delta because I feel like the action is easier and smoother. I feel like it's an overall more compact design, but when you lay it next to a compact Delta or a Combat Trodon, that they have almost the exact overall length. So I get just as much blade with a more compact chassis and an easier mechanism, right?
That's a great answer.
That's exactly why I picked this, to find out if that would be true or not. And so I've had, like I said, I've had a couple of them in the past, and I picked this specifically because I wanted to know if this was better than a Combat Trodon. And my short answer is yes. Although it's not as robust and tough, I do think that I have had much fewer problems with this.
It doesn't sound as aggressive
It
as
doesn't.
a combat
It doesn't. It
That's pretty
doesn't.
cool.
Like I said, that's why I said the short answer. I can go into other things. And like, I mean, the Combat Troodon just feels chunkier, it feels beefier, it feels like it'd take more hard use, but I've never once had a problem with that. I like it a lot. I really dig that knife.
It's like the gentleman's version.
It very much is like the gentleman's version of a Combat Troodon.
So Jack Archer did come back. He said yes, it was a question. So most extreme Cerakote job you done on a knife? I would still say the Colorful Filth collaboration is probably that, but I'm not you. So like you know
had
better
quite
than
a few
I.
custom jobs though. I mean, even not the Colorful Filth.
All right.
I don't know. There's been a lot of things. I stopped writing stuff down.
Yeah.
So Will's got a question. How'd that go with the Rockwell test blocks? I have one caveat. We got those blocks in and they tested great, and then we realized the Rockwell tester inside of its enclosure, when you open up some of the pockets, had test blocks in it.
So, well, actually, is to our benefit because I thought I was going to Rockwell test it, and I thought I was going to calibrate it over 3 blocks, but I had to calibrate it over 6 fucking blocks.
And now it's very
It
accurate.
was a pain in the ass, but it is very accurate now.
Triple ADC has a comment here on the Dirac. He's saying he likes the Combat Troodon more than the Dirac Delta.
And like I said, it's the same but different. You know what I mean? It's I don't doubt. I mean, I don't disagree. Like I said, I still have a Combat Troodon upstairs. I've had several of them. It's just like I said, it's the same but different. I don't know how to describe it.
And knives are maybe perhaps like cigars in the sense that it's like it's your knife. It's like if you like it, it's a very personal thing.
Yeah.
It's not
It
that one's
is.
better than the other.
It
It's
is.
like what do you like the most?
I'm sorry, the Malibu is quantifiably awesome.
You say that because you have one.
I say it because I wanted one before I got one.
Yeah. I agree because I'm carrying almost the same thing.
Let's see here. So Clay's got some ego stroking here for us. That 761 is badass. That would look good on a 765 as well.
Yeah, I can do that.
We know you have the skills.
I mean, I did save the program just in case.
Let's see here. We got some comments more on the Combat Troodon. It's a little bit stiff.
But the action is a little stiff, yeah.
Then he's saying
No,
that he wants
honestly,
one
yeah.
too. You need to sell him one. Is this the AA Ron that I know?
This is I don't think so.
Okay.
I think we have a couple of Combat Troodons for sale.
We do.
That Hellhound.
And do we have more coming in?
We have one variation. We have a Jade G10 Top Signature Series Black Blade Double Edge coming in.
Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Another question. So Mike and Lori, you guys say you Cerakote firearms. Is that the Alaska only, or do you have an FFL for shipping?
We have an FFL.
Yeah, we have an FFL.
We have to have an FFL anyway.
You
to
can't
Cerakote.
you can't Cerakote firearms without an FFL because technically Cerakoting is considered gunsmithing, and so to be able to have anything with a serial number, you have to have an FFL, which includes Cerakoting.
I mean, if you send a slide, then you don't need to.
Yeah, if it doesn't have a serial number, then it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It's just parts.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, we literally sat at this table you're looking at right now, and the ATF agent sat where Ben's sitting, and me and Lori sat on this side where me and Dakota are sitting, and we sat down here for a 4-hour in-person interview with an ATF agent. So yes, we have an ATL if it has a serial number.
My
we can
understanding
do
is
it.
those agents are basically like ghosts. They don't really have any online presence or anything.
Oh no, we actually kind of had that discussion with her just a touch, and she was like, no, she's like, no Facebook account, no social media, no nothing like
So you
that.
can't
That's
be
not how we do.
coerced and you can't be.
Yeah, and you can't be fucked with. People can't dox you, can't track you down, shit like that. But no, that's absolutely true. She said that.
Tyrell Palmer, what Hoback should I get first?
I'm not really familiar with
Hoback
their
knives?
models.
The Sumo seems to be the most popular, and from like I've never handled one, but I've seen people come in with them and they look pretty legit. I've handled a few Hobacks and they're all good quality, so I think it's more taste than actual application.
I'd say
honestly.
the ones I've seen, I liked, but I couldn't call out their entire line just by memory.
I mean, I liked their Mexican blanket micarta one. You guys are gonna shit on me for that.
Well, we know why you like it because it's a Mexican blanket micarta.
But like, it came in the box. It came in the box.
Jesus.
And the
Is it 9:30 yet?
the guy seems to like revel in it. So like it came with like a little keychain, which was a cartoon caricature of the maker, and like a sombrero and a
Nice.
poncho, and it came with all these stupid like ultra stereotypical stickers and things. And
So he's racist. Is that what you're saying?
he did the same thing with the sumo too.
All right. So AA Ron says, "I'm not an agent," which is exactly what an agent would say.
That's a very agency thing to say.
I'm not a cop. You're totally a cop.
You have to tell me if you are. It's the law.
I'm not a cop.
He's wearing like a polo. Like
Yeah,
He's
right.
right. Come on, do you wear 5'11" pants on a plane? Then you're a fucking agent.
So are there any new developments with 3DK as far as models coming out or any new things coming back in stock?
We're gonna reach out to Bowler to get more LMAX sorted out for Riot, and then we're gonna see about getting steel sorted out for Severances here soon, probably springtime. But we have to do a bunch of N690 Max before we do anything else.
Yeah. And that's the problem is like even getting steel is everything's on such a backlog. It's like we planned on like it's pushing everything we wanted to do back 6 to 8 months. So we would think we would do, the steel for Max, and then we do steel for Riots, then we do steel for Severances, and be done by December. Except that it's taking so long to get everything, it's pushing everything out by 6 to 8 months.
Yeah, it's been a nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm not even seriously involved in that process, and just hearing you guys, I want to pull my hair out. Are you taking pictures on our live stream?
no,
He is.
not at all.
You fucking nerds.
For the gram, man.
Hey, I have a group that I run, man.
Oh yeah, that's true. Huh? All right, you get a pass. I don't know what your problem is.
I'm helping with the group.
Better make it over here, 'cause I'm about to.
Pro bono.
So,
Chat.
Clay Roden, don't ask me if I'm ATF.
Oh no, wait. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not
Will
AA
said
wrong.
to completely
Yeah.
disassemble your firearm, which I really appreciate if
Yeah,
you do,
he-
because
he-
I will not, and I'll send it back.
He was answering other questions. Like we
Yeah.
don't generally gunsmith. We do a very specific gunsmithing, and we just don't have the time to disassemble and reassemble firearms.
I don't
like
have the
that.
knowledge.
Wait,
either.
what? Beer or bourbon? Bourbon.
We'll go back to that.
Beer bin.
Um,
I don't like or. I'm an and kind of guy.
Yeah, right.
so, AA Ron's saying that he'd love to see a 3DK folder at some point in the future.
That'd be nice.
We have talked about this when everybody that we're trying to get folders from told us to fuck off. We have talked about this. We have a plan of attack. We just haven't executed it yet.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But we are in talks. Can we say that?
Not
Negotiations.
really. We haven't really started it.
Negotiations.
Aggressive
We haven't
negotiations.
really started.
No, we kind of
You
have
getting
to.
the lightsaber shit over here?
No, it's you put a gun to their head.
Oh.
Yeah. Make me a folder. Beer or bourbon?
Scotch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ow. Rum.
And
Ooh.
beer and bourbon.
Okay, wait. Can we all stop real quick? Fuck is going on over here? Look at that.
Carlos.
Your ash is longer than my whole cigar.
Dead ass,
He's,
though.
he's setting a record over here right now.
Dude.
That's gonna be an epic Chad.
Stop it.
I'm gonna cover up your.
That
That's
is
good.
awesome.
That's
I kind of want to do the little stand-up thing, but I heard this table's a little.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I think it leans back this way, which means it's gonna fall on your lap.
Jake is like, do it, do it, do it.
Do it. Hey, Ron
Not
said
today,
lighter lock.
Sid.
Actually, we're probably gonna do a frame lock.
Why not access lock? It's not copyrighted
It's not
anymore.
your choice.
Yeah,
No,
because I don't know.
that. I'm just asking.
Uh,
Why
if-
not an
if-
access lock?
Sounds a lot of work.
Well, it also feels like riding coattails.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Topo Chico.
No.
Will, you dirty, dirty bastard.
oh,
Topo
goddamn it.
Chico.
Topo Chico's where it's at. Angel Envy or Whistle Pig?
Whistle
And-
pig.
and-
Angel Envy.
Balvenie.
Yeah.
Balvenie. I'm with her on the Balvenie.
It,
but I'm-
Balvenie,
it depends on the
17?
angels.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
Another
Oh,
nice
shit.
question.
I thought we had a Caribbean cask up here.
Another nice thing here for you guys.
why
Back on
choose?
topic.
Why not enjoy both?
So,
right.
frame lock would be perfect,
Hinder style,
style.
minus the douche.
minus the douchebaggery. And I cannot understate that enough. Like, yes.
Alistair would like to have a word with you. Oh, I should have said Alistair has entered the chat. That would have been funny.
Come on, Al. I know you're there.
I just like frame lock because I feel like
pulling
it's
her
I don't know. I feel like it's a stronger lockup, but I don't know. I don't open a can of worms, but I mean, line lock and frame lock are kind
Don't
of
do it.
like neck and neck as far as what you're gonna get performance-wise. I prefer frame lock only because what we do with these collabs is so dependent on titanium that a liner means that we're gonna have to have titanium scales with a steel liner. So it's easier to just do all titanium slab with a frame lock. Salty Mexican ditch water.
Yes, Topo
that's-
Chico,
yeah.
otherwise known as salty Mexican ditch water. It's delicious.
No, it's not though.
So why not like a push button lock and do like an auto?
That's just a lot more work.
Okay.
I mean, it's because so a folder like a go for it.
I was gonna say, can you just like make a website, like put things on there? It's a website. It's okay.
Yeah,
No.
just the
No,
machine.
it's-
The machine does all the work.
It's just a website. You
I'm-
just like put the things on the page and it happens.
I'm being a straight man and keeping it on.
Well, okay, so the short. Not,
Oh, told you, epic
Okay,
Chad.
so-
Epic Chad.
that's
It was
more
Maury!
than a
It was
Chad.
Damn it!
I thought you're so hold on. Sorry.
The short answer is
Double
that,
secret,
that a
Chad.
traditional
That's
folder
right. Yeah.
is 2 times harder to make than a fixed blade,
A lot of ash.
and a
taking
push
the
button
middle.
folder is 2 times harder to make than a liner lock or a frame lock. So it's the amount of work you want to
Actually
take
good
on
though.
and how
I'm
much
gonna
do you
go
want
back
to
and watch
charge.
this video and just
We are interested in making a
That
folder
was fucking
that's
epic.
not crazy expensive, but we want premium steel, we want titanium, you know what I mean? But we don't want to charge $500 for a
adults here.
folder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good.
Especially because we're small scale, you know what I mean? It's like ProTech can do it because they've been doing it since, the 90s or whatever.
Yeah. That makes sense. So, besides that, have we gotten any other new lines in that we're kind of excited about besides Tactile Turn, which is pretty cool? I do like their zirconium pens.
Those are
You
so
would
nice.
like those.
They're
Carlos,
so
was
they're
that a
so
4-hour
light.
cigar?
They're murdered out. They're really cool.
It was not. I lighted this up half an hour.
Hold on, wait, you're getting ahead of us. You're getting ahead of us.
Sorry.
Was that a 4-hour cigar? No, he lit it about
Half?
30 seconds before starting this
Yeah.
video.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So it's a 42-minute and 55 second
Yeah,
cigar.
that buddy of mine gave this part of the group the Arturo Fuente Rosado Gran Reserva. Churchill-ish? Toro? Churchill? Something like that.
So Tyrell's got a question here. What is crazy expensive? What would you guys consider crazy expensive for like a folder?
Well, there are a couple of tiers when you're selling it. So there's breaking points when you're selling it to customers that you don't really necessarily notice as a customer. So there's a breaking point at about $250 where you lose probably 30% of your buyers, right? Then there's another breaking point at $650 where you lose, Jesus Christ, I mean you lose probably 75-80% of your audience once you hit 600, 650. So it's not that we think it's crazy expensive. It's just that how much do you want to appeal and how much do you know what I mean? It's like you have to
Yeah.
make trade-offs. So you can make $650 knives all you want, but you're cutting out 80% of the people that come in for that knife. Whereas if you can keep it below 300 and made locally and made here and made high quality, you can retain a lot of that audience. So it's a relative term. We're trying to keep it accessible to all. You know what I mean? And a $600 folder is not accessible to all.
Well, James Hunt is saying 450 is a sweet spot.
I mean, we could probably get it done for $450 pretty easy. In fact, we could probably get it done with modifications for $450.
And then Zach was saying that the Tactile Turn zirconium is expensive as all get out, but it's so light. It's lighter than their titanium model.
It's sort of a cheap pen compared to
How much is
other
it?
pens.
$289?
$249.
$249.
It's so cool. It's murdered out.
And
it's
it looks
stealth.
so good
A
too.
William Henry pen starts like $400.
Yeah.
So it depends on what you're comparing it to. And with like expensive folders, I mean, a Hinder or Strider like base level is like $300, $450. I mean, $450 is about average price for like starting out with those guys. So I mean, that's a good mid-tech folder price.
Yeah.
But trying to sell someone like a $900 William Henry that's like this big is hard. So it depends on your customer.
I guess for me, like 250 would be the cutoff, and it'd have to be something that really spoke to me.
You have a Gerber that's like $60.
But it's amazing.
But you have
No,
a Gerber
no.
that's $60.
In your opinion.
It for what I use it for, it's really good. It's a box murderer.
You have one of those right here.
Uh-oh.
No,
Yeah,
that does not
competition
matter.
now. We're in competition now.
So,
It works.
All right, hold on. We're getting behind here.
The pen 15.
let's see here, Clay.
No, hold on. We've
up,
skipped.
up.
We've skipped
No,
here.
they're just saying pricing points like
No,
over.
he said lower price, higher volume equals more money, and there is, but that's a graph that crosses.
It's like the hot and the crazy girl graph. Because
Yeah,
every
exactly.
man has seen that.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
It's like this.
Yeah.
Or
I
whatever
mean,
direction
or
it
it's
goes
supply
in.
and demand, which is basically economics 101. So I mean, those graphs cross.
Same thing.
And so what we're trying to do is we're trying to come in lower on price, but we want quality product. But we're trying to come in a little bit lower because we don't want to price out. We don't want to price out people. We want everybody to be able to afford it if they appreciate higher knives.
Oh, Clay's got a good question here
Did
for
I
you
say
guys.
something funny or did?
just
Oh,
wait.
okay, it's coming up.
So how long ago
Oh.
did you guys?
All right.
So how long ago did you guys start NK?
NK started.
96.
Yeah, NK
Wow,
started
really?
NK started
No
in
way.
'96 over off of
Potter.
off of Potter Drive. It moved into the building we're sitting in right now in 1999. So this is our
Interesting.
22nd year in this building.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you guys have you guys have been running it for like the past 10 years, but
We took it over in 2014.
Yeah.
Mm.
it
I
feels
mean,
like 10 years.
well, we took
Close.
over official control in 2014, but we were involved before that.
Yeah.
I was rearranging the knife wall by color in 2012. For anybody that remembers that.
So
yeah, I
AA
left
Ron,
Arizona and
Pen 15 Club for sure.
Oh,
We've got a couple models with that model number.
And laughing now.
A10 is a dude.
A 10 is a
10
dude.
10's a dude. On the graph of hot and crazy,
Yeah.
a 10 is a dude. Cause like a
you haven't seen the hot crazy matrix?
Jeez.
Okay, so on the hot crazy matrix, a 10 is a dude. That's a hot dude. Are you asking if you're a 10? Is that-
Are they hot?
I mean,
That's
if you're
great.
into that,
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess.
So while you guys are waiting to get Colorful Filth Knife figured out,
No.
can
Oh,
you?
my mods and
Po' boy,
What's a
mod.
po' boy?
Probably.
Poor.
Probably.
Probably or
Probably.
or
Probably.
poor boy.
I mean,
Probably.
you can't
Mods
buy
and Emerson?
Emerson's from anyone else except direct from Emerson now, and
Well, they don't do distributors anymore?
no, they don't. You can't buy them from anywhere except direct, and Ernest is backlogged months. Months.
Ernest, you're on a first name basis with him.
Stay
No.
away from me.
You
I
are.
just-
He does not like me at all. Well, we've had a couple of heated phone conversations.
Stay away from girl named Tiffany.
Wait, hold on.
From any girl named Tiffany.
Poor boy. Okay, see, I was
Jack,
right.
yes.
Poor boy. Okay, so, hey, Hardy, specify the modifications, because there's a lot of yes and a lot of no in that question.
I thought it was po' boys. Like, I love po' boys. It tastes good.
Oh, yeah, you put some shrimp on there?
Dude, hell yeah.
Like a hoagie?
Blackened catfish po' boy. Woo! Oh, yeah.
Good times. But yeah, no, Emerson, you can't buy them from anywhere except direct from Emerson now, unless they're used. He pulled his entire dealer network.
Well, I mean, he pulled his designs from ZT. I mean, but I mean,
Kershaw still has them.
that's right. Yeah,
And
yeah.
Fox. And
Well,
Spyderco.
because I bet ZT was taking a big bite out of his sales because they were
So much better?
They were better and cheaper, whereas the Kershaws are in a different class. The Foxes are in a different class. The Spydercos are in a different class.
So
Boy.
let's see here.
Jesus,
Hardy
dude.
is saying
What?
he wants bolsters and new scales.
Oh God,
Can we go to the next
Hardy.
comment?
You want a new
please?
knife.
Next comment.
I mean, it's possible,
post
but
that shit.
Just next-
Jesus.
just go there.
Don't post it.
You know what you
Don't
need
post
is
it.
better
It's always
steel
gonna be
first.
there.
I
Yeah,
spent
right.
time with a boy named Sabrina in 1989. By the way, I'm going to give you guys a warning. This is not a kid-safe stream, just FYI.
Why is he telling us stories out of Thailand?
Wait, is that Jake doing that?
Is Jake old enough to be with a boy named Sabrina?
Speaking of new knives that have come into the shop, I did notice that we carry those new William Henry fixed blades.
Ooh,
I don't
saw
want to talk
those.
about those.
They would be perfect if they just filled in with like resin around the insert.
I don't know if you should talk about that on camera, though.
Yeah, no, we won't.
Good night.
Yeah. Any other new stuff that's come in recently that you guys are excited about?
We started carrying more Lion Seal stuff.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get the folders in soon, which I'm excited to see.
Well, we're getting
Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
a
Salute.
variation of folder, but
Yeah.
most
The
of it's
sleeves
on
all
back
wet.
order.
Sorry.
Oh, gross. It is. Thanks, Farva.
See?
Fire.
All right, sorry. I had a sneeze.
Ha! It was the limelight in Atlanta. You're on a roll, man. Keep going, you'll be a moderator.
Yeah. Mike, I wanted to ask real quick. You guys mentioned you guys bought this bought the knife shop in 2014.
Well, that's when we took over control.
Yeah,
so we
right,
we were owners before that, but we took majority control that year.
What made you want to do it? Did you already have the experience back in Arizona, or?
Nope. Huh?
I see a smile there.
No. Honestly, it was like so Ray started it and Ryan came in shortly after. So it was a father and son team, and his father wanted out. So I lived down in Arizona, and he was like, "Hey, my dad wants out. You want to come run a knife shop?" And I was like, "Yeah, fuck it.
You guys knew each other
I'm on my way."
from
Oh no, I grew
before?
up with him, like when we were little kids back in like Missouri.
Nice.
Right? And so when I was 14, I moved to Arizona. When Ryan was 15, he moved to Alaska. And so we kind of kept in touch, and like I came up here and would go snowboarding and shit like that, and we'd hang out.
Nice.
And he was like, "Pops wants to retire. Do you want to come up?" And I was like, "Sure." And then when I was up here, Lori came in as like kind of running the floor and like working here. And then we just ended up with it.
It's called life.
Nice.
Circumstances, life.
Yeah.
Well,
Provenance.
it was a lot of like rolling the dice. Like, I mean, fuck it. I say this stupid fucking analogy all the time, but it's so true. Is like,
I want to hear it.
it's very much jumping out of the plane and building the parachute on the way down.
Huh.
Isn't that life in general, though?
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
that's how I treat my life, but I'm unorthodox and stupid, so that's kind of how.
Oh,
Get out
man.
of here. Well, you're about to blow.
Hey, Ben.
I
You
mean,
wish I'd blow.
in my personal experience, like I've met a lot of people who aren't willing to
I
do
mean,
that,
it's gonna
and they
fall
end
off
up
anyways.
stuck in the same union job for
Wow,
50 years.
man.
At
Well,
this
I
point.
mean, there's nothing wrong with a fucking with a fucking trade job. I mean, you make fucking good
No,
money.
no.
You got security. Like, I mean, like I have to describe. So I've been self-employed most of my life, even before here. And it's very much like, you know, like you play the original Mario and you jump on something. All right, there we go.
Jesus.
Now can we get past it? Okay. So like when you're playing Mario Brothers and you jump on something and it waits a second before it falls, you got to jump to the next one, and it waits a second and then it falls, you got to jump to the next one. That's what it's like being self-employed. It's like you have to be willing to have that kind of weird anxiety and stress. You've got to be willing to take that on.
Right.
And so I just like I don't know. I don't have anything better to do, so I'll do that.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Worked out.
I like that.
But Lori has the same mindset, which is why we're good together. Which
Yeah.
is why we're good at what we do. You know?
Right.
She's-
Right. Nice. Cool.
Sorry,
I like
Ben.
it.
Silence.
Not sorry.
Silence.
No, that's fine. I mean, it had to happen eventually.
Hey, Chad, you should clean up your knife. It looks like trash.
See? Access lock.
That blade used to be 3 times bigger.
So I've noticed that a few interesting things, some of them I would say, personal belief why I set on fire, that have come in, and I saw that someone traded in a bunch of like historic memorabilia, knives and stuff like that. Is there anything out
Not
of that
quite
box?
yet. We haven't made there. We're not sure what
That
to do with
pipe
that.
is legit.
That would be awesome. I want to
Yeah.
see that.
You will.
The problem
Well,
is,
I'm speaking out of turn. Will he?
It's like turn of the century stuff.
Yeah,
It's not
we-
stuff that we normally carry in the shop, so we're trying to figure out what to do with it.
it's okay. So you know when they made mid-century modern furniture? Okay, so it's right before that, if you catch my drift, which is stuff you don't want to necessarily put on display
Yeah,
in
yeah.
your shop.
Yep.
You don't want
But it has
associations with?
it has a lot of value, but it's like how do you offload it?
Yeah,
Also, you don't want
yeah.
to profiteer off something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's historical stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and nobody's taking a stand. It's just like it has historical value, and so we're dealers in everything edged.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I mean, where do you want to go with that kind of stuff?
Right.
You don't want to put it on your fucking website. You look like a mongrel, you know?
However, that French boarding saber, that is legit.
English. It's English.
I thought it was French.
It's English.
He said French.
He said English.
That makes it even cooler.
Wait, who did I see upstairs playing that fucking, that pipe
Ben?
case like a flute? That was you! Playing it like a saxophone.
I would never do such a
You
silly
did
thing.
it, and I was like, "Where is this like abomination of a sound coming from?" This is like I think is a song, but I can't quite picture what it is in my mind because it's so terrible that my brain
If
hurts.
you had just looked up and laughed quicker, I would
it
have
just
stopped it
kept
quicker.
going, and I was like, "What is that noise?" And I realized it was Ben. It was like 15 seconds before I was like,
Wait, what song was it?
"Come on, Ben."
Careless Whisper.
And I was like,
Nice.
"What is this the radio?"
It's
Who
a
put, like,
beautiful
live
pipe
thing
that
on
comes
the
in a
radio?
case that looks
I
like a
really thought it was
saxophone. And once you hold this thing that looks like a saxophone, it's Careless Whisper time.
It is.
Like,
It's a giant meerschaum pipe case. That
Yeah,
looks like-
it's gorgeous. It looks like a saxophone.
Boarding saber. Yeah, it's legit,
boarding
and it's
saber, yeah.
dented up, and it looks like it's been used a lot.
Thanks, Tyler.
And then we got Tyler here. Sorry guys, night. I'm out of here for the knife
Tyrell.
with my Watchworks Spartan Heresy.
Spartan Harsey.
Tyrell? What?
Yeah, it's not Tyler.
Oh,
Tyrell.
Got
What
it.
is it?
I don't read well. I'm sorry.
What is a What's a Spartan
Wait,
Harsey?
Chad's the dyslexic
no.
one. What's wrong with y'all?
I can't read.
We work together, so
So
I'm
what's
picking up his habits.
So what is
She is the
what?
model.
So
Ah.
what is a
Sorry.
Spartan Harsey?
The
Spartan is
folder.
a. Thank you. Spartan is a maker,
Okay.
and Harsey is the model.
Okay.
Mm.
So is it,
He's
is it
a-
an outfit
it's a-
or
No,
an
it's a
flipper?
folder. It's just a side opening folder.
Harsey is the last name of a designer. He designed
Okay.
for Lone Wolf. He designs for Spartan now.
Oh, we got another one here from Clay, the guy with all the hot comments.
Ooh, Eastern Standard
Yeah,
Time.
I'm on the Eastern Coast and over 60
That's not what
have
that says.
EST.
Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, Eastern Coast.
Well, I guess you could say it that way.
And over 60 have
I'm not
to go to
autistic,
bed
so I
now.
don't say it that way.
I am new, addicted to the knife knack world.
Crack. You need
Crack
glasses.
Yeah, I do. And we'll keep.
Put the glasses on.
They work.
Hold on, guys.
Oh my God.
Yes. My
He did-
Lacoste glasses work.
Now he sees an ultraviolet.
What is that? OLED.
I'm newly addicted to the knife crack world, and we'll keep checking y'all. Keep them coming, NKs.
Thank you, Clay. We appreciate
Wait, does
it.
that say coming or
Thank you.
corning?
Coming.
I can't read.
Give him his
Oh,
glasses
wait, no.
back.
I need to get a pair of those.
You should go to the eye doctor.
I'm waiting on my glasses.
This happens every time.
No, I'm legitimately
Oh,
waiting on my
man.
glasses. I've gotten that.
Well,
far.
that's why
That
we have
is
that. We have
amazing.
the iPad over there that's on a tripod.
That's
so I
cracked?
can set it over here. Well, yeah, it's held together with tape because I can't read the comments normally. So I set it here so I can read the comments, but it won't charge. So I'm
Oh
just
no.
now I'm just squinting.
You guys should look into doing soothing like I can't pronounce that. Nalpka does.
No. Yeah,
Nope.
no.
I think your laser would cut foam to fit in a Pelican case. Sure. I don't see why not.
It will light it on fire.
Probably.
You need a different wavelength.
Now pack.
Soothing like Nalpac?
Nalpac.
What is soothing?
No. Now pep.
Something like now pack.
Now pack.
Something like now pack.
Yeah. So he's correcting himself up in
Oh,
the
okay.
middle. So the problem is the wavelength on our laser is built for steel. So there's two different wavelength sets. Basically, there's a CO2 laser and a fiber laser. CO2 laser will do wood. It'll do all kinds of other things like that. Fiber laser, but it won't do steel. A fiber laser will do steel, but if you do wood, it basically just lights it on fire. So we can cut your foam, but not a lot of it will survive the fire, and most of the shop probably won't survive the fire.
Lol. So, thank you, San Diego, for tuning in. We're now reaching the top of the hour. If you guys have, or gals, have any other comments or questions, feel free to ask them. We'll answer them here, and we'll just kind of sit here like a bunch of idiots stoking up our cigars.
I'm Dakota? Who put the fucking question mark on the teleprompter?
I believe San Diego's Old Spanish for whale's
A whale's vagina.
Whale's
Discovered
vagina.
by the Germans in 1853.
I don't think that's accurate. No, it's accurate.
Doesn't it mean St.
I'll
Diego?
agree to-
We'll
agree to
agree
disagree.
When in Rome.
Which
That's not how you
is-
use that phrase.
Still working on it.
Lori's
Oh my god, dude.
thoroughly disgusted with everyone here.
She's very quiet.
And she even sat in on this one because the goddamn cigar one went so far off the rails. I was like, Lori, you need to be in there. Keep these guys in check.
The cigar one went pretty well.
I think it was fantastic.
Not from the outside.
It was I thought it was a delightful video.
It was so.
I mean, it was obviously it was Halloween themed, so.
Let's see here. AA Ron is bringing
see.
up our Usyk material.
All right.
Oh, sick.
So that's.
I think he's
so-
just calling us dicks.
No,
right
well,
now.
no. So San Diego is a whale's vagina, and Los Angeles is apparently a walrus's dick.
Oh, there's
Actually, that would be interesting if there was a folder with like instead of tritium inlays, it
killed
had
a guy.
Usyk inlays. I think that would be really cool.
Wait, it's not Jack, it's Jake.
Do you really
It
love
is,
Lamp, or are you just naming things around the room? Frank killed
I
killed
love
the
Lamp.
guy.
I love Lamp.
All right. My name's Dakota. I'm the trash admin of this dumpster fire flowing down this river of mediocrity.
Frick
We will
killed
see
the
you
guy.
guys
It's river
on the
mediocrity.
first Saturday of next month. We have several videos coming out every Friday this month. Stay tuned. We also have some blooper reels coming out on
Oh, we
Wednesday.
do.
Yes, we do.
Oh.
So I hope you
Make
folks
those
enjoy.
make those unviewable until we vet them.
Uh,
Because we've said some
No,
shitty
that's
stuff
the
off
point
camera.
of doing it bloopers. You don't need to vet them. Just put them out there.
Thank you guys very much. We
Thank
really
you, guys.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Have a good
Thanks,
night.
guys.
Sorry.